Today I'm going to show you how to make a cardboard block off for the radiator on a Yamaha Wolverine X2 and X4. The temperature is now below 30 degrees Fahrenheit, so my engine has a hard time maintaining 170 degree temperature, which is what I need to get good heat output from a UPI Inferno. The Yamaha heater may be about the same, not sure. The problem you have here is there's not a lot of room to work with. We pretty much have to do everything in this hole, so you got to be able to shove the cardboard and one or both of your hands in that hole, and that's kind of a tight fit. So let's head over to the workbench and I will show you what I've done to make this an easy job. So this is what I have laid out, and to be perfectly honest with you, I normally just cut out the 15 by 12 piece of cardboard and then bend it by hand, but I thought I'd measure it out and do it with dimensions this time since it's an instructional video. So we have 3 sections, 5 inches each, and this dimension is 12 inches, so again 15 by 12. And then this is kind of important, this one needs to be smaller than this one or it gets wedged in there. So I did this one at 2 inches, this one at 3 inches, and the same over here, 2 and 3. So you can see how that looks in that shot there. So what we're going to end up with is a piece like this, folded like that, that we can fold flat and shove down in that hole. So the way I do that is I take a straight edge, and I conveniently cut this piece of cardboard to already have one fold, and lay this on your straight edge, give it a bend. Again, this is much fancier than I normally do. I usually just bend it by hand and eyeball it, but this will help you guys out. Just do it on each of these lines. Oh, it didn't bend so great. There we go. So get your bend in there, work it over a little bit, and then one more. Okay, so hopefully you guys could all see that in the camera. So the idea is, now I've got this piece right here that's small enough to shove in the hole. So I'm going to get the camera mounted inside the Wolverine, get some lights mounted in there, and I'll show you how to put it in and take it out. Okay, so I can't tell how that GoPro is positioned or not, so hopefully you can see this. I'm going to do this real slowly. The cardboard shoved in here like this, and you see why it's folded that way, just to get it in between those uprights. When it's in here, you just flatten one side out, flatten the other side out, and push it down, and that will stay in place. I've never had that come out in 2 seasons of doing this. Another good thing about this is you can get it out really fast. It's once it gets over 30 degrees, if this is in my machine, it'll start to overheat. So when it does that, I come out here, even when the radiator is hot, I just grab it, pull it, and out it is. So real quick, back end, flat it against the radiator, push this out on either side, and you're done. And as you can see, you can make it a little bigger than this, and I tried it, but it gets a little tough to get it in there if you go any bigger than 12 inches. So you can experiment with it and see if you get it, but 15 by 12 seems to be the best size. So I just watched the video from installing this up against the radiator, and from the angle the camera was at, it looked like you had a couple inches up here to add more cardboard, but you really don't. There's that bracket that runs above the top. So if you struggle with it, you could probably get 12.5 inch piece, but 12 inches easy to put in, take out, and you're really covering, you know, maybe 90% of the radiator. And that works fine here in northern Michigan, where we'll get down to 0 degrees, below 0 in January, and it's not the best heat in those days, but it's good enough to still be out riding. So hopefully this one works out for you. If you have any questions or comments, please post them below. And if you want to see more content like this, please click subscribe. Thank you for watching.